What's going on, everybody? I thought I would do a review of a case I just got. This is the Mono Vertigo M80 gig bag. I don't really want to call it a gig bag because it's not a gig bag. It's a hard, soft case. It's kind of a new breed of guitar cases that I found really exceptional and very high quality and protective of guitars, which is the most important, right? I do a ton of traveling, and while hard shell cases will always have their place, hard shell cases are important for travel, for throwing on an airplane and things like that. They're not always practical for going to the studio for a day, going over to a friend's house, doing some light travel, because the hard shell cases in a lot of cases are heavy. They're heavy, they're bulky, and they're huge, especially for some of my Hyperion guitars. Now, I didn't get this for the Hyperion, although this almost fits a Hyperion, but I got this for like more of the Tele, the Fender Strat, and the EVH Wolfgang Special that I have, and this suits the bill just perfect. So first and foremost with this case, on the bottom, there's a giant shoe. It's a giant rubber grip, so I can sit the guitar case down and not have to worry about banging the guitar. I have two other gig bags that are just real flimsy, cheap gig bags, and they were like $75. And you can't do that because you will hear the smack of the guitar against the ground because there is no protection there. I love that. Second, I love the amount of rings and stuff that you can attach to this case, in addition to the backpack straps on the back. Sometimes you want to attach your keys to the case when you don't want to throw them on the ground when you're about to play or rehearse or whatever. I found this to be very practical and very useful. Number 3, it is a top-loading case. So it opens up and the guitar sits inside rather than opening it up from the side like a traditional gig bag. You don't have to slide it in, you can barely get in. This is a top loader. You peel the top away, you slide the guitar right in and close it on up, and everything is nicely supported and protected. Number 4, this has headstock and neck support. There is these padded supports that the neck actually rests on to protect the headstock of the guitar that you have in the case. So even if it tips and falls over, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to snap the headstock inside of the mono case. Number 5, this thing is water resistant. I can leave this out in the rain. You know what? Maybe I will just leave this out in the rain because I can, and my guitar will be just fine. I don't know why I would leave it in the rain, but you can, because this whole thing is water resistant. Number 6, inside there are walls on this case that are heavy duty and really form a single shell around your case. This is awesome. This is what really kind of defines mono cases as a whole. I mean, they're doing it right. The whole case is a couple inches thick. I don't have it zipped up, obviously, but it's about that thick. So I got my Fender Strat, and I'm just gonna drop it right in place. And as you close it, can't see me, I'm being eaten by a case. No, the guitar sits right in to its little cradle. How cool is that? And then when you close it, it presses up against it, and then you're done. That's it. And it's not moving around at all. There's no back and forth, there's no sideways movement of the guitar. The guitar is secure right inside the case. That's awesome. Overall, this mono case is an incredibly high quality case. I wasn't actually aware that they made cases like this. You know, when I think gig bag or anything non-hard shell, I think of those flimsy Fender gig bags that we all used to have when we were kids, and this is just a totally different thing. This will definitely fill a need for me personally, going, traveling up north a little bit, taking the 2-hour drives to go to a studio session or going over to someone's house or something like that. I can put the guitar in here. I can put multiple guitars that I own in this case. And in some instances, those guitars don't even have cases to begin with. So again, this feels another need for me for a good middle ground between ultimate protection and weight and bulkiness. And it's just super, super cool. I will actually be traveling on the airlines with this as well, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But until next time, all the applicable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.